All right, Earth signs, what are they still not over? Okay, doing a reading for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn about what they are still not over. Okay, so first card that popped up is the Tower. That lets me know this ended really bad. It was a rough kind of a tear down, a rough kind of a breakdown, the way things fell apart for you guys, but it was probably the most necessary end. The Tower typically signifies when illusion finally crumbles, right? When the ego is dissolved and the farsities fall away. And so, if there was any pretending, if there was anything going on in the dynamic that was not real, it was called to the surface. And that's probably what kind of separated you guys, if you guys are in separation. Or that was the real big catastrophe, right? That is still on their brain that they're holding on to. I did get the Three of Cups. I'm feeling that some of you, this was a third-party situation. Maybe it came to the light with the Tower being here that this third-party situation was going on. It's also possible that this is something that wasn't revealed at the initial kind of upset. So when you guys had your blowout, and I'm getting, for some reason, summertime, I'm also getting the possibility that this might be with the fire sign, more specifically Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But the third party situation is something that was maybe left unsaid, and they are sort of kind of feeling guilty about the fact that they never came true with this factor. And if you look here at the card, it's like you were completely disillusioned. You never were the wiser. And I'm almost feeling like the third party person is someone kind of in your vicinity, someone that you guys know, and they were almost part of the manipulation. If you see how she is looking and cheersing and he is looking and cheersing her, they're all kind of focused on this one here as if she is the one under the manipulation, okay? And so this is something heavy that has been weighing on their heart. They have not confessed that this third-party person that you either do or don't know about is someone a little bit closer than you would probably want to know. I also sort of feel like it could be someone even older. It could be even a family member for some of you guys, which I hate to say is super toxic, especially hearing this around the holidays. And knowing that we just had to spend, chummy time with these people. But there is definitely something bigger that is being unsaid. And that's why I think also for some of you, this will be the Tower moment, right? Once this comes out, this will be the moment that it all falls apart. If it hasn't fallen apart yet with this person. Again, Ace of Wands is kind of the signifier for this deck. So there's going to be an opportunity, absolutely, for you guys to have this conversation, have this discussion. The message is going to come to you. And I think it's going to come directly from them. I also have that there are some of them that are going to be too cowardice to come forward to us, right, and speak their truth. And so that is something that, your earth signs, you will uncover it eventually. And so what I'm getting, I got some oracle cards also for us, okay? It's the Dead Inside deck, all right? And so it's dark, real, and hilarious. And let's see. It's saying crying over situationships, okay? It's complicated, but is it really? Is it really? I feel that for some of us, this was a situation that we really shouldn't have even invested this much energy into in the first place. We literally invested ourselves in someone that we knew wasn't worth it, okay? For some of us, we got too far down the road, and now we're literally crying over situationships when we ourselves know it wasn't a commitment-based situation, okay? Treating drama as therapy. I sort of feel like this is them. If you guys were part of the group that had the blowout back a few weeks ago, a few months ago, summertime maybe, this person is still listening to the voicemails. They're still listening to the curse outs. They actually are listening to the little whatever social media notes you sent them and things like that. They're actually listening to it now because they're sort of feeling like, I really messed up. Like, I need to get my mind right. What the hell did I do wrong? And they really want to digest kind of the problem that they caused because they're recognizing a pattern within themselves. So good and kind of self-torturous and strange. And then, yeah, like I said, this is said yes when you meant hell no. You didn't even consider this person an option at first. And so it hurts even further that it got as far as it did, right? It genuinely should not have gotten as far as it did, but um, now you're feeling this like resentment and self betrayal. And that is the pain that I think is hardest to deal with. You can get over the pain of this person because they were never of your caliber in the first place. I think it is, though, that self betrayal that is the toughest. If we can kind of recognize that this was a lesson in intuition at the end of the day. Earth signs are very intuitive, and you knew. You literally knew. That whole tower moment wasn't even the biggest deal because you saw all the red flags. There's a lot of red here. You saw all the red flags. Okay? Yeah, you knew. This was a lesson in intuition. Get back on your Dean, okay? Opportunities are afoot as well, okay? New passions are afoot, and I don't mean necessarily in persons, but there are new interests that are coming about that will take your focus in the way that you like it, right? You like to be dedicated to something in your truest form. And so this is going to be a season coming forward where you'll see a lot more opportunities. This was kind of a growth checkpoint for you to recognize that in this next season, you'll need to listen to your intuition and not fall for the riffraff, not fall for the distractions. Okay. And so, in keeping up with that, there were cowardice in the first place. And so I would hope that you don't go back. Don't spin the block with this one. It doesn't seem like they're ready. It doesn't seem like they're mature enough to have the conversation. Half of them, the ones that do come forward, you know, it's kind of a little too late. You waited too long. And yeah, I was never supposed to date you, give you attention in the first place. So we're gonna wrap this show up, okay? And we're gonna move on into the new year clean and hyper aware of what our intuition is telling us. All right? Love you, babes. Mwah.